Hello, I'm Mark Whitehurst. I'm a newspaper publisher and I'm running for mayor.
Great. All right. So, why are you running?
Why am I running? Because I love Santa Barbara and I'd like to see it to be clean and safe and also economically vital. And then on top of that, I would like to see it to be the most beautiful, clean, and safe city in the state of California.
What about your background makes you qualified to be mayor?
Very interestingly, a newspaper publisher wears a lot of hats. Philanthropist, volunteer, sponsor, and in these different roles I've been fully engaged in the city of Santa Barbara for the last 27 years. And I have made lots of friends and joined lots of boards and been very active. On the downtown board for 14 years, past president, treasurer a couple times, an organization that's very engaged with a lot of the issues that are on the table today. Then I've been a member of Santa Barbara Beautiful for 25 years, and this organization takes care of the urban forest, planted 12,000 trees, and I've been involved with that organization in supporting the arts as well. And then, last of all, I'm on the board of the Park and Recreation Community Foundation, which also is very engaged in the community and has just helped support the revitalization and renovation of the Cabrillo Pavilion. So I'm nodding a lot to you, is that okay?
That's fun.
Okay.
How would you rate the city and the mayor's response to the pandemic these last 19 months?
The cities and the mayors, both. I would say it's on the low end. I'm one of those people who feel that we should have followed San Francisco, and the entire city itself should have mandated masks and vaccines and then tested for those that couldn't or didn't want to take the vaccine. I think that should be citywide. I think all the businesses should be asking for vaccination cards. And I believe that the mayor and the city council did not take action on this. I don't know why, but they didn't. And as far as economically goes, some good things were done. Like the opening of the closing of State Street, but the opening of State Street to businesses. And I think that was a wise move, but it's in its infancy. Thank you.
What are the key issues impacting Santa Barbara?
Well, economics for sure, homeless, and clean and safe. All of those wrapped up together. And I think that you want me to respond to each one of those issues.
Sure.
Economically, I think there's not enough being done in terms of the big picture agenda. The economic engines have been ignored. What are those economic engines? Well, one of them is art and culture, for sure. And then you can blend in architecture with that too. The charrette was a great example of an effort moving the city forward in that regard. So we have to look good, we have to be safe in order for the economy to grow. And I would say along with art and culture, one of the engines also is ecotourism. And ecotourism is a way of bringing people into this town to share in our ocean reserves, our mountain reserves, as well as the national park and the parks that are here. Then if you want to, I'll touch briefly on homelessness. It's my personal belief that there's a lot more that could be done in regards to mental health care, and that many of the people that are on the street or the visual appearance is blamed on the whole lot of people that are without homes. And that's not really the case. Out of the 900 to 1,000 homeless people in the city, probably only 40 or 50 are creating the image that everyone dislikes. And most of those are in need of mental health care. And we only have a handful of beds, 20 maybe, to take care of that particular issue. We need to move in that direction.
If you were mayor, what would be some of the first things that you would do?
one of the first things I would do as a mayor would engage what the chief of police just recently said, Barney Milliken, that we need a system for taking care of mental health for the people that are on the street. That would be job one. Number two, I think I would be looking at how we can streamline our permitting process. If we're going to grow economically, people need to be able to go in, get a permit, a very reasonable length of time, be able to go to work and make the changes they need to their businesses. And then that answers to housing as well. Housing, which is a major issue in the city, we need a streamlined permitting process in order to make that happen. I think what would be most helpful would be if the city would partner with property owners. We're not talking major developers, just people to create a greater efficiency with their property by maybe adding an ADU or finding the highest and best use of their property within the context of the city.
Anything else you would like to add or you'd like the voters to know about you?
About me. Besides the fact that I love Santa Barbara and want to see it clean and safe, I would have to say that community building, collaboration, and in my business background helping with decision making, I feel that I can build the relationships that would help move the city forward.